Hello students, Assalamu alaikum. I am your teacher Rizwan Ali Pandit. Today let us discuss respiratory system of man or human respiratory system. Human respiratory system, like other land animals, are air breathers. Human beings are man, like other land animals, are air breathers. The respiratory system of human beings and other mammals consists of lungs and air passages. In its course to the lungs, the air passes through following structures. Now, first nasal cavity, nasopharynx. Nasopharynx leads to larynx, and larynx leads to trachea. Trachea, trachea, and trachea leads to bronchi, and bronchi leads to bronchioles, and bronchioles leads to alveoli. This nasal cavity, or it is the first part of respiratory system. Nasal cavity, it is the first part of respiratory system. It is large cavity. It is large cavity. We can see the diagram of this nasal passage. This is nostrils. This is nasal cavity. Is the first part of this respiratory system. It is large cavity, dorsal to the mouth cavity and ventral to the brain. Dorsal to the mouth cavity and ventral to the brain. The nasal cavity opens to the exterior through two orifices or through two holes, the external nares or nostrils. The skeleton of nasal cavity is formed by bones and cartilages. It is formed by bones and cartilages. The nasal cavity is divided into two parts by nasal septum. This is nasal septum. It is divided into two parts. The nasal cavity opens into pharynx. It opens into pharynx. This is pharynx. This part is pharynx, or we can say nasopharynx. Pharynx by means of two internal nostrils. यहाँ पे होते हैं, इनको हम बोलते हैं this nasopharynx or pharynx. This nasopharynx, this is situated at the base of sickle, just behind the nasal cavity. Just behind the nasal cavity is nasopharynx. Below it is continuous with the oropharynx. Below it is continuous with oropharynx. At the level of soft palate, this is soft palate, and it is continuous with the oropharynx at the level of this soft palate. Then next, this part of this respiratory system is larynx. It is larynx. This larynx, or we can say this is larynx, or we can say voice box, or we can say it is situated in the neck on the level of 4th to 6th cervical vertebrae. The larynx is formed with the help of various cartilaginous rings. Or we can say with the help of various cartilages and epiglottis. And epiglottis is there. Epiglottis is situated behind the tongue. Epiglottis is situated behind the tongue. Its main function is to cover the internals of larynx so that food may not enter it during swallowing. During swallowing, the food may not enter into it. The larynx is lined with mucus. This larynx is lined with mucous membrane covered with ciliated epithelium. Then there is next region that is called a trachea, or we can say windpipe. The larynx at the level of 7th cervical vertebrae joins to the trachea, which is a tube, which is a long tube. And this is trachea. This long tube. The trachea is supported by half rings of cartilages, which are with the help of which are articulated with the help of ligaments. The trachea is internally lined with mucus. This trachea is internally lined with mucous membrane. Externally, it is covered by connective tissue. Internally, it is covered with lined with mucous membrane, but externally it is covered by connective tissue membrane. Trachea enters into thoracic cavity at the level of fourth or fifth thoracic vertebrae. It bifurcates into two. It bifurcates into two bronchi. It bifurcates into two bronchi at the level of fourth or fifth thoracic vertebrae. Then there is next region that is called bronchi. Bronchi, singular bronchus, and it is branches. This is bronchus and it is branches, bronchioles. Each bronchus branches into smaller branches called bronchial tubes. Bronchial tubes. यहाँ से ये डिवाइड होता है फिर किस में? ब्रोंकियल ट्यूब्स. ब्रोंकियल ट्यूब्स यहाँ हम देख सकते हैं. ये हैं प्राइमरी ब्रोंकस, फिर सेकेंडरी ब्रोंकस, फिर टर्शियरी ब्रोंकस, फिर निकलता है यहाँ ये ब्रोंकियोल्स, फिर एल्वियोलर डक्टस या आयर सैकस. ऐसे ये डिवाइड होती हैं. Which in turns each bronchus branches into smaller branches called bronchioles or bronchial tubes, which in turn branches to give rise to several small tubes called bronchioles. The walls of bronchi and bronchial tubes are lined by C-shaped cartilages which keep them in an extended condition. The branch continues further, and the final terminal branch that are formed are extremely thin. Each minute branch ends in a thin walled sac called air sac. Air sacs are microscopic and are functional respiratory units. Each air sac has numerous outwardly pushed thin walled membranous pouches called alveoli. The air sacs with its alveoli gives the appearance of a bunch of grapes. Alveolar wall is extremely thin. It is composed of single layer of squamous epithelium along with a network of extremely fine capillaries. Capillaries are so fine. This is capillary network आप देख सकते हैं. Capillaries are so fine that at a time only a single row of blood cells can pass through them. The alveolar walls thus provide the suitable surface area for gaseous exchange. All branches of bronchus together with air sacs, alveoli, and the associated capillaries network form a lung. This is all about this respiratory system of man. Thank you. Goodbye.